The NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series race has officially concluded from Las Vegas Motor Speedway, and we see some incredible racing, and Rajah Caruth picks up his first career Truck Series win. What's going on, guys? It's Daniel, and welcome back to the video. I just got done watching NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series race from Las Vegas Motor Speedway, the Victorious Voice Foundation 200. We had quite a bit to talk about from this race. Let's go and talk about it. So for the green flag drop in today's race, Lane Riggs would have to drop her the rear due to unapproved adjustments. So at the start of the race, he had Rajah Caruth lead the field from the outside, and Christian Eckes on the inside, and Christian Eckes got a fantastic run and was able to lead lap number 1, and then eventually Kyle Busch got the lead a lap later. Then the first caution race to come out lap number 3, and Bailey Curry spun off of turn number 2, trying to go basically 3 wide to the bottom. I think it was Matt Crafton and Chase Purdy, trying to go to the bottom and backs the truck into the outside wall, bringing out the caution. So then on the restart, you had Christian Eckes lead the field from the inside and Kyle Busch on the outside. And Christian Eckes went up to try to block Kyle Busch in turn number 1, got tight, and Ty Majeski was able to get the lead for a second. And then Kyle Busch got the lead back. And there was some really good racing going on. You had Ty Majeski get the lead, then Kyle Busch get the lead. And there was just some really fun, incredible racing between Kyle Busch and Ty Majeski. But eventually, Ty Majeski in lap number 19 was able to clear, and Rajah Caruth would jump up to second position. Ty Majeski able to pull away. Rajah tried to close the end of stage number 1, but coming off the corner, Ty Majeski wins stage number 1. Then only lap trucks would come down pit road, with Rajah Caruth actually winning the race off of pit road. Ty Majeski dropped to 4th position, and Christopher Bell got penalized for equipment interference, and Thad Moffitt got a penalty for going over the wall too soon. So then on the restart, Rajah Caruth lead the field from the inside with Kyle Busch on the outside, and Rajah Caruth got a fantastic run and was able to clear for the race lead. Kyle Busch got to the outside of Rajah going down the back straightaway, but lost the lead and dropped way back. And then as Rajah defended for a while, and then on lap 51 eventually, Rajah got passed by Ty Majeski for the lead, and then Corey Heim with a few laps going to stage jumped up to second position. We had to always start all the way back in 25th. And as it came out the final corner, Ty Majeski would go on and win stage number 2. So then, all lead lap cars would come down pit road, with Taylor Gray actually winning the race off pit road over Kyle Busch. Rajah would lose about 7 or 8 positions, and Ty Majeski lost a ton of positions on pit road as well, dropping to 3rd. So then on the restart, you had Taylor Gray lead the field from the inside with Kyle Busch on the outside, and Kyle Busch got a great run and was able to clear for the lead. But then trouble would strike when Dean Thompson got into the outside wall, bringing out the final caution of this race. This was a bad call in my opinion. This should not have been a caution, because I feel like the day could have continued going here. Other than that, though, that would be the last caution of this race, because Dean Thompson only did get a ton of damage. This probably was an unnecessary yellow. So then on lap 73, with Go Back Racing, with Kyle Busch leading the field from the inside and Ty Majeski on the outside, and Ty Majeski got a great run and was able to clear for the lead. A few laps later, Matt Mills got into the outside wall and brought the car down pit road, I believe, but basically was able to continue going. And then we saw some fantastic racing. You saw Nick Sanchez get the lead, then Rajah Caruth and Ty Majeski were battling up front, and then Nick Sanchez led for a while. In general, the racing was really fun and cool, and eventually Corey Heim got up there and passed Nick Sanchez for the lead and started basically sending up to the front and was able to hold on. Then on lap 87, Stuart Friesen hit the backstretch wall and came down pit road with the flat tire. And then green flag pit stops started happening around 30 laps to go. Daniel Dye, Christian Eckes, and Grant Enfinger would come in first. Then Rajah Caruth, Kyle Busch, Nick Sanchez, Ty Majeski came in. Ty Majeski and Nick Sanchez were too fast entering, unfortunately, and Kyle Busch got safety violations. 3 of the fastest trucks in the field, unfortunately, their chances to win would come to a close. Then the next couple of laps, you had Ben Rhodes, Corey Heim, and Tyler Ankrum come in, but Corey Heim had a horrendous pit stop that would be 22 seconds. And then all the rest leaders would eventually come back to pit road, and then it would hand the lead to Rajah Caruth, who took the lead from Taylor Gray with around 20 laps to go. And then at this point, I'm thinking, Rajah, come on, man, hold on to this race lead. And he started pulling away. They would catch him, and then he would pull away because of the lap traffic. As it came to the white flag, Tyler Ankrum had jumped up to second position and was really closing in on Rajah Caruth. He cuts it down to under a second, but it would not be enough. And coming off the final corner, Rajah Caruth, after 30 NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series races, comes off the corner and picks up his first career NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series win. I cannot tell you how excited I am for Rajah Caruth. I've been following this guy for many, many years. I've seen what he's done on iRacing. I've seen what he's been able to accomplish in racing. The way he carries himself. The way he talks to the media. I have been a big fan of this guy, and how active he's on social media is another big reason why I'm a big fan of this guy. But he was showing so much improvement throughout 2023, and he's had a really great start to the year. He finished third in the truck race, albeit because he caused a wreck, but still finished third, and finished 8th at Atlanta. And to come in and have one of the best trucks in the field and get your first win is absolutely phenomenal. And I think that Rajah is going to win some races. I don't think this is going to be the last time we're going to be talking about Rajah Caruth winning races this year. I'm so happy for this dude. He's deserved to win for a very long time. Came close to winning in ARCA. And to see him finally pick up a win, he becomes only the third African-American driver to win in NASCAR's top 3 divisions, joining Bubba Wallace and Wendell Scott. I'm so happy for this guy. We know he's got a potential bright future with Hendrick going into the future. I'm so happy for him, and I'm really pleased for Rajah. Congratulations, dude, on your first career win. You absolutely deserve it. He's had one of the best trucks in the field. So now we're going to take a look at the race results, and I'll give you my score and thoughts on tonight's race. So Rajah Caruth picks up the victory. Tyler Ankrum finishes second. I'll tell you what, since joining McIntyre and Hilgeman, Tyler Ankrum has really turned a leaf. He's been pretty fast start to the year, and he's really becoming a championship contender early in the season. Good to see Tyler Ankrum continuing his really strong start in second place. Corey Heim finished third. Again, I don't think Corey Heim's finished worse than third all season, so he's been in the top 3 all year long. Had one of the best trucks in the field in the second half. Unfortunately, couldn't close out the deal, but still another very solid top run for Corey Heim. I think he would have had something for Rajah if he had a better pit stop. Taylor Gray finished 4th. Fantastic run for Taylor Gray tonight. Ran top 5 most of the evening. Had one of the stronger trucks, but unfortunately faded near the end. He finishes 4th. Chris Abel finished 5th. Really good night for Tricon Garage in general. Chris Abel never was a major threat and contender. He had a bad safety violation or equipment interference violation that dropped him back, but still coming home 5th. Really great comeback, all things considered. Christian Eckes finished 6th, was really inconsistent all night, was fast in the beginning, fell back in the middle, but then eventually got up front at the end and finishes a respectful 6th. Great bounce back run for him. Matt Crafton finished 7th, solid run for him in 7th place. Zane Smith finished 8th, thought he was going to be a contender. He's been historically pretty good at Vegas. Never had top 5 speed, but gets solid top 10 in 8th place. Grant Enfinger finished 9th. Good run for him tonight in the top 10, and Ty Majeski is able to at least rebound to finish inside the top 10. All things considered, Majeski, in my opinion, probably had the best truck in his field until stage 3. Then he faded and then got that speeding penalty that dropped him back to 10th, but he still comes home with a top 10 finish, all things considered, even with the penalty. Jake Garcia finished 11th, solid run for him. Brett Holmes gets a very solid top 15 finish in 12th place. Ben Rhodes finished 13th, just not really fast all night. Connor Jones finished 14th, only second time he's finished inside the top 15. Best finish he's ever had. He finished 14th. Kyle Busch finished 15th. Kyle Busch got that penalty that cost him, but even with that penalty, he never was a major threat. He had probably at best a 5th to 6th place truck, which is really disappointing all things considered, but he finishes in 15th. Chase Purdy finishes 16th. Nick Sanchez, who had one of the better trucks at the end of this race, he basically got that speeding penalty that drew him back to 17th. Stuart Friesen recovers a little bit up to 18th. Connor Mosack finishes 19th, and Tanner Gray finishes in 20th. Mason Massey finished 21st. Lane Riggs finished 22nd. Really disappointing start for Lane. He was in the top 15. I think he got a penalty near the end of the race. Just unfortunate for Lane. He's not had a really good start to the year. Really disappointing all things considered. Got to turn the season around quickly, but hey, he at least got some points now. He finished 22nd. Lawal Sound finished 23rd. Daniel Dye, after his issues, finished 24th. Was in the top 10 at the beginning of the run. I think he was having some electrical issues in this race. Cost him a shot at a great run. Thad Moffitt finished 25th. Ty Dillon finished 26th. I'm going to be honest. Really disappointing start of the year by Ty Dillon. Yes, I know he got a top 15 in Atlanta, but it's not been a good start of the year for Ty Dillon. Obviously took over from Matt Benedetto in this season. Just not been a great year overall for Ty Dillon. He needs to turn the season around quickly if he's going to make the playoffs like I initially predicted. Keith McGee finished 27th. Bailey Curry, after his issues, finished 28th. Spencer Boyd finished 29th. Dean Thompson finished 30th. Matt Mills finished 31st. Not a good start of the year for him. And Timmy Hill finishes last in 32nd. So now, let's talk about the overall race as a whole, and I'll give you my score and thoughts on today's race. This is one of the best races I've seen in trucks in probably a long time. Was it the best truck race I've ever seen? No. But especially for the last couple of weeks, I feel like the Truck Series is starting to head into a really good direction. And I thought the racing was really aggressive, but hard, but really clean. You didn't have a lot of contact. You got a lot of fair but clean and respectful racing, and that's what I want to see from the Truck Series. And I think the drivers played it really smart most of the night, and it put on a really excellent and really good show. The score for tonight's race, I'm giving it overall a 9 out of 10. It was a very solid race for me, one of the better truck races I've seen in a long time. Stage 1 was phenomenal, and Stage 2 and Stage 3 were phenomenal points as well. I'm giving tonight's Craftsman Truck Series race review a 9 out of 10. So, that is going to be for tonight's NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series race review from Las Vegas Motor Speedway. I want to thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, notifications on, so if I win a video, those go live on my channel. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, and support on Patreon as well. Links description below that, and comment your thoughts below on today's episode. What are your thoughts about today's race? Let me know below. Let me know your score in the comments below. And congratulate Rajah Caruth on picking up his first career Truck Series win. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Tomorrow on the channel, we're going to have the NASCAR Xfinity Series race review from Las Vegas Motor Speedway. We'll be talking about Shane Van Gisbergen's first intermediate oval run, same with Hailie Deegan's run. We're also going to, of course, have the Cup Series starting lineup video, or the driver ever wins the pole for the Cup Series race. And then on Sunday, we're going to have the starting lineup video for Vegas, along with, of course, the NASCAR Cup Series race review. Monday, we got some stuff surrounding Stu Ross Racing that we need to talk about, maybe some Kurt Busch stuff as well. So anyways, like I said, I want to thank you guys for watching tonight's race review, and I'll see you guys next time for more great, awesome NASCAR content and other motorsports content on the channel like this. Take care, everybody.